Hi friends, welcome back to Cordelia Joy Yoga. I'm Cordelia and today I will be taking you through a Gentle Yin Yoga Flow. Taking things slow, adding a few dynamic movements here and there. But whether you're ready to wind down for the night, or if you're on your menstrual cycle, or just looking for something to treat yourself to a little gentle movement, this is for you. So when you're ready, roll out your mat and meet me in a forward fold at the back of your mat. Hinging at the hips, dropping the forehead, letting the tops of the hands meet the floor, if available to you. Start by relaxing the hands and then the wrists, the elbows, the shoulders, letting the shoulders splay further and further apart. Feet are hip width distance apart. And you're just relaxing here. We're here for about 2 more minutes. So allowing everything to just release and keep releasing the upper back. On every exhale, your forehead and the top of your head falls closer and closer to the ground. Stay here with your hands relaxed, or you can bring them on the opposite elbows, swaying back and forth if that feels good. Keep your knees bent if necessary, and just gently work towards straightening them out. A forward fold is so important and therapeutic for the body, releasing the upper back and the legs. If you haven't already, go ahead and grab on to the opposite elbows. Or if you want to go even deeper, wrap yourself in a big hug, wrapping your fingertips on the shoulder blades. Release. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten through the spine. Exhale to fold and inhale to root to rise. Gently bend through both knees. And then straighten, lift arms above the head. Exhale, bring your hands down to the sides of your body. Shift your weight to the left foot and bend the right knee, gently bringing your heel to the glute and grabbing on to your right ankle with your right hand. Keep your left hand on your side or lift your left arm up and over above the head. Either stay here or we'll come into dancer pose. So bring the right hand on the inside of the right ankle and then gently start to shift the body forward as you lift the right leg up. Right toes are pointed up towards the sky. Keep drawing your right ankle into the palm of your hand. You're grounding down through all 4 corners of the left foot here. Keep your drishti, which is your gaze, keep it on one point in front of you. This will help you balance along with keeping your core engaged. Release. Bring your right knee into the chest as you lift both arms above the head. Inhale to prepare, and exhale to gently shift the body forward as you draw the right leg all the way back behind you for your warrior 3 position. All good if your right toes touch the mat a few times here. Draw the right hip down and left hip up towards the sky to square off through the hips. Inhale. Every muscle is engaged. And exhale, drop the fingertips down to the mat, keeping the right leg lifted. Start to walk the hands forward for your plank pose. Inhale, plank, and exhale, bend through the elbows, chaturanga. And inhale, untuck through both feet, drop the feet down to the mat. Upward facing dog, lift the chest all the way up. Lower the chest gently to the mat and bring your forearms out in front of you. Elbows are under shoulders and your hands are palms down. Keep drawing the shoulders onto the back body. Sphinx pose. Engage through the glutes and keep pushing the body away. There's a stack in the neck and the shoulders and the elbows and the forearms. Gently holding you up. Inhale, lift the elbows off the mat, straightening through both arms for your cobra pose. Glutes are slightly more engaged here. Inhale and exhale. Let this be your yin, your calm, your gentle, and release the chest all the way down to the mat. Shake the hips left and right, releasing any tension there. Draw your right arm out long to the right side of you. Bring your right cheek down to the mat and roll the hips open, drawing your left foot over the right leg, just as you see here. Left fingertips are right in front of the chest. And keep opening up the legs over to the left. Release, bringing both thighs to the mat, and let's take it to the other side. Left arm is out long, out beside you. Right fingertips are right in front of the chest, and right toes fall over the left leg. Your belly is shining towards the right side of the mat. Close down the eyes here if they aren't already. Gently release both thighs to the mat, tops of the feet are grounded. Inhale, upward facing dog, straighten out through both arms. And exhale, set the hips back, keep the knees grounded. Big toes come to touch. And bring the knees as wide as the mat, child's pose. Arms are out long in front of you, forehead is grounded. And let everything go, whether it's physical, emotional, mental. Let all of the worries and the tension that resides within the pockets in our body, let all of it go. Either stay in child's pose, or if it feels good for your body, as it does for mine when I am going through my menstrual phase, we're going to do a few roll-ups. So lift the head, come high onto the fingertips, and ripple the body forward, almost coming into your upward dog expression. But once you start getting there, set the hips all the way back again. Inhale, ripple the spine forward, and exhale, set the hips back. Tuck onto the toes if that feels good for your body. Just allowing some primal movement here to release any of that back tension or cramps that you may be dealing with. Keep going, flowing to the pace of your own beautiful breath. Keep breathing and keep moving into those spaces that feel a little bit icky today. Good. On this last one, everybody set the hips all the way up and back for your downward facing dog. Ground down through all 10 finger pads. Draw the heels down towards the ground. Straighten out through the legs. And relax the head. Let the chin fall gently towards the chest. A sign that your neck is relaxed. Keep breathing here. Allow this to be a meditation of sorts in this strong, stable, grounded position. Whisper to yourself, I am strong. And to go along with the theme of this practice, whisper to yourself, I am cared for. Inhale, look up, and when you're ready, start to walk your hands in towards your feet. Inhale, halfway lift when you get there, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, lift the arms above the head, and exhale, bring your hands to your side. Let's take that all on the other side, so ground and shift your weight onto the right foot. Bend the left knee, grabbing on to the left ankle. Lift your right arm above the head. Stay here. Keep pulling your heel into the glute. Or if you want to come to dancer pose, grab onto the ankle on the inside. And then exhale to shift the body forward, lifting the left toes up towards the sky. Again, find your drishti, your point of focus on the mat in front of you, or on the wall, or rock, wherever you are. Good. Inhale, release. Gently draw your left knee in towards the chest. Lift your arms up. Inhale. And exhale, draw your leg all the way back, shifting the body into your warrior 3 position. Left hip draws down, right hip comes up. And exhale, drop the hands down to the mat, coming into your plank pose. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. And inhale, upward facing dog. Good. Exhale, set the hips up. Come into your tabletop position. And when you're ready for it, draw your hands all the way forward and then gently release your chest all the way down to the mat for your puppy pose. Stay on your forehead. Maybe you have a blanket nearby that you can lift your forehead up on. Or if you want something a little bit deeper, lift your chin and set it gently down onto the mat. Keep breathing here. Again, just breathing into the pockets where you feel it in your body. Inhale, lift the body up. And exhale, draw the hands in towards the knees, keeping the hips lifted. We're going to come into our camel pose. So stay here. If it's a little too much for you, you can always drop down into your child's pose. But if you want to bring an arch to the spine, and if it's within your practice, bring your hands to the tops of your hips, fingertips facing upwards. And then when you feel ready for it, draw your hands down towards your calves, dropping and releasing the neck. Chin is shining up towards the sky. And then walk your hands all the way back to your heels. Keep pulling your hips away from you. And feel free to stay in this pose for as long as you need. If you're with me, lift your hips up, cross over both ankles, and come to a seat in the middle of your mat. Bring both legs out long beside you. Heels are grounded and toes are lifted up. Inhale to lengthen through the spine, and exhale to walk the hands forward, either staying on the hands or coming down to the forearms. Glance over at both feet to make sure that the toes are flexed upwards and that isn't releasing in order to protect the legs and the joints and everything here. Inhale to lengthen through the spine and exhale to fold even deeper. Or maybe your exhale just relaxes the tension that you feel all throughout the body here. Keep doing this and keep breathing on your own. Inhale, lift the chest up. Gently use your hands to bend the knees inwards. Let's do one more pose before we end practice. Bring the bottoms of both feet together. Knees fall out wide. Inhale to lengthen. Grab onto the feet. And exhale to fold over the thighs. Instead of forehead to feet, think of chest to feet. So keeping the spine long. Keep exhaling to fold even closer towards the legs. On this last inhale, lift the chest all the way up and come to a comfortable seat. Let's take one more deep breath together. Inhale, lift the arms above the head. Palms come to touch, lift the gaze, and exhale, hands come to heart center. Thank you for joining me today for this gentle yin yoga. I'll see you next time. Bye.